We talk about Atma, Chaitanyam or consciousness. How can we recognize consciousness? This recognition itself is the after effect of that. How we are recognizing? Recognizing, recognizing. How? Recognizing what? So that cognitive power is there within. That is why we are recognizing. So it is consciousness. Without consciousness it won't happen. But what is wrong with us? We are attaching so many instruments and so many this and that with that consciousness. Remove one after another. This body, this prana, these indriyas, this mind, this intellect. Remove all these instruments and find it out. What is the base of all? Of course, the help of Shastras is required here. Swami Vivekananda has huge contributions to raising the image of India as a spiritual giant. What was his contributions to social reform? See, social reforms, the integration of the society will not happen through legislations. The integration of the society or the nation will not happen through legislations. You can enact, you can make so many rules and regulations in the parliament, but the society's integration is happening only through the cultural, spiritual unity. If it is not there, disintegration will come. And at the same time, another thing, culturally or spiritually united nations, or we can use the term countries, you cannot divide them through legislations forever. For some period, you can divide countries. But if they are united culturally, for example, Germany, West Germany, East Germany, if they are united spiritually, Pakistan, Bharat, all these, Bangladesh, you cannot divide for long times. They must come together and unite together. So this unity, this integration, from where it comes? From the activities of spiritual giants, the activities of Shankaracharya, activities of all acharyas for that matter. Whether they were teaching Dvaita or Advaita or Vishishtadvaita, it doesn't matter. The activities of all acharyas brought us together. It is the base of integration. So there we have to see the contributions of Swamiji. The talks of Swamiji, in the writings of Swamiji, we can see he was always have that fire within to make the whole Bharat one great nation. Take his speeches, Colombo to Almora. What is there? The fire of national pride. That we can feel there. Lectures from Colombo to Almora. So through those lectures, he made many freedom fighters, many great giants in the field of art, literature, politics, religion, many spheres. And they fought for the land. In many ways. So, take it as a topic and study the contributions of Swami Vivekananda. It's a great subject. We'll have to speak for hours and hours together, which I am not going to do today. Recently we celebrated Makara Sankranti and Pongal. In India we have religious festivals, observances throughout the year. Swamiji, can you please enlighten us about the progressive nature of these festivals corresponding to months and seasons and their significance in our life? See, it's a big subject because so many celebrations are there, festivals are there, festivals of color, festival of music, festival of dance, so many are there because we are that much rich. See, we always worship those devatas who are present in front of us, like the Surya, like the Chandra, like the Agni, like the Bhumi, like the Vayu. All these are devatas for us. And with the subtle shastras like Jyotisha, we read or we understand the different or importance of different occasions. How sun is moving, how moon is moving, how earth is moving, and accordingly how many festivals are there, or how many situations comes which we must observe as festivals. So many are there. So in the case of Makara Sankranti, it is the time of sunrise for devatas, because it is the time of sunrise for devatas, because 1 year for human beings is 1 day for devatas. So Uttarayana is the daytime and Dakshinayana is the night time. So it is the beginning. And we have Vishu. 2 equal halves are there. So many are there. So our knowledge about the universal system, the movement of these devatas, all these are there behind our observances. And many other things are there which we can take on another occasion and sit together and discuss.
Just one question.
What is that?
What's Swamiji's opinion about this cow hug?
Cow hug, hugging cow. See, this 3-4 days back, I forgot the date actually, but this 3-4 days back, I went to a house. It's of a great astrologer. So when I went there, we discussed many matters, many things connected with one temple and astrological factors, many things. So after that, we went to his living place. So there was a cow and a calf. I was seeing them for the first time. I never saw them before. So this small calf, it called me like this. Then I went, "What you want?" I asked. In Malayalam I asked. Then Gandu Anam. Then it again and again called me. Then I went near. Then he kissed here. I kissed her. No hugging, but kissing. we didn't go to the next step. only kissing. Here, how, why, I don't know. It liked me, I liked her. That ended. Then that astrologer said, she is like this. Not always. When she sees somebody who is of sattvic or some greatness, she always calls and she kisses. So it happened. I don't know. Hugging is the after effect or a symbol or a natural action of love. It happens spontaneously, hugging. Kissing also. It is not a tool of strike, chumbana samaram. No, it is not a tool of strike. You cannot do strike with chumbanam. It is the spontaneous form of or manifestation of love, care, vatsalya. Mother hugs. So hugging also is like that. In many countries, especially in Europe, cow hugging is a practice. Many countries. And you will have to pay, not simply going and hugging. See, there are sanctuaries who are protecting cows, and on the day of cow hugging you can go and book the ticket and you will have to pay, and you can hug a cow for at least 1 hour by giving $2,000, $3,000 or euros.
I think many people don't know about it
Huh.
because they make so much fuss about it nowadays.
So cow hugging is there, it is prevalent. So if you want, you can go and hug a cow. There is nothing wrong, because she is our mother. She is our mother. I don't have a doubt in that. Because my mother gave me her breast milk for some months or some years. I was the last, and so I drank for many years. That is another thing. That is another thing. But her other children, she gave only some years, some months. Then she again became pregnant, then stopped milking. Then who gave milk? Even if she was full with milk, after some 28 days or some months, we used to have some other milk. Which milk? Milk of the cow. So she is our mother. She gave milk. She nurtured us. So we are considering cow as our mother. So with all that love, we can hug a cow. But keep in mind, don't go and hug all the cows. You will have to be admitted in the hospital.
But making it the Valentine Day as a cow day, a cow hugging day, is
Something wrong?
something wrong.
Wrong. I don't know. On the Valentine Day, nobody asked you to go and hug a cow. The government of India or the family husbandry department didn't ask you to go and hug a cow. They said you can observe such and such day as cow hugging day.
Yeah.
You can, not you must. What is wrong in that? What is wrong in that? I am not seeing anything. If they say you must go and hug a cow, it is wrong. It is wrong. After all, such a debate came, a discussion came. Why? Because such a notification came and they repealed. Take it positively. We can also have cow hugging. It was there, it is there, it will be there. In our houses, we used to have that.
Yeah.
Ah.
That we have seen.
Ah.
Some in Western countries they charge like thousands of dollars
That I told earlier. You were not here then. In Europe they charge thousands of euros for cow hugging 1 hour. 1 hour.
But here in Bangalore, everybody is hugging dogs. I see that it's widespread now. That is the sad part of it. So I have a question.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the death actually.
Death.
Yeah.
Think about life.
No. First, life is there, but still we are accompanied with death, right?
Ah.
I'm not asking in that sense. So, is there any particular guideline that we can accept the death much earlier than maybe a decided time or something like that? Is there
No.
guidelines?
No. Death will come only when your prarabdha is exhausted. If you try to have death before that, that also is your prarabdha, but you will not have it. There was a man who tried to have his death 8 times by hanging. 8 times. I saw him when I was a small boy. So 7 times what happened? Somebody will come and cut the rope. Sometimes the branch of the tree, it will fall down. It happened 7 times. And finally this man decided, now this 8th time I will have success. I will die, there is no doubt. So he purchased a rope made of cotton and nylon. He selected this jack tree instead of cashew tree. And in the midnight itself, he climbed that and sat there and examined whether the rope is correct, the knot is correct, everything was perfect. But why? Even he do not know and I do not know. He waited until 3:30 in the morning. It was the time of his hanging, regular hanging. So he jumped from the top of that tree. What happened? He forgot to tie it on the branch. Here it was perfect. Rope was perfectly strong, but he somehow forgot to tie it on the branch. So hit on the back.
I am asking you not that.
No. So when the prarabdha is exhausted, natural death will come.
So can we speed it up?
No. Why to speed it up? No need for that. When the prarabdha is exhausted, death will come. Accept him peacefully and happily. So live happily, live happily. When the prarabdha is exhausted, they must go. We do not know with what prarabdha they came here. Those who have the prarabdha just to live in the womb of the mother, they will die at the time of childbirth. It happens. We do not know.
So that is good.
The doctor is there.
So
The doctor.
if we have birth, we must have death. Some may go earlier, some may stay here for long periods. Shankaracharya, he went back at the age of 32. Swamiji Vivekananda ji went back at the age of 39. But now we are thinking, if Shankaracharya was alive for 100 years, what much shastras we would have blessed with. There is no meaning in thinking like that. It was the period of time he came with. And after the exhaustion of that period, he went back. It is the same case with us. So prarabdha, this is only removal of the gross body. After all, what is death? What is death? It is the removal of the gross body.
But how can they blame us for negligence, medical negligence?
Medical negligence? No. Nobody can blame you.
So once the
But if you think it is our negligence, then it is all right. Otherwise, nobody can say it is your negligence.
so once the life ends, Swamiji, till the particular bodies, suitable bodies found, they'll be around.
That we cannot say that. Acharyas are of two opinions. One, when one leave the body, the other will be ready. That is one opinion, and it is said in the Upanishad itself. And in some other places it is said they will have to have the effects of their own deeds, and after that they will get newer bodies. So we cannot say that.
Some Swamijis are taking samadhi in Ganga and all. Can you explain how that?
See, one man of knowledge, he know the secrets of this riddle.
Okay.
And he worked, or he stood to spread the knowledge around. And now he is full with that satisfaction. He wants nothing more. He is not in search of anything, no benefits at all, because that realization is within. I am full. But physically, there are many problems. Physically, this physical body, I cannot serve the society anymore. And it is a burden actually for the society also. If that revelation comes and there is no attachment with the body, as per our Shastras, he can discard the body either in fire or water or by jumping from a mountain. He can discard the body.
So that is possible for a grahastha also, no?
If he is full with that knowledge,
Yeah.
fully enlightened, having no needs, and also knowing I cannot serve the society anymore because of the limitations of this physical body, of course, but the rule of the nation, rule of the land, do not allow that. It is not allowing the sannyasin also, but he is doing. In the same way, if a grihastha is doing, let him do. But he must be full within. Full means I am of the nature of Satchidananda. I want nothing more. That realization is there. And this physical body, with this I cannot serve the society anymore. And it is a burden to others. If that revelation is there, he is at liberty to discard it, but our laws, our rules, our constitution never allows that. So don't do that.
But this is what actually Shankaracharya has done.
No, Shankaracharya, his body, even he walked upward from Kedarnath after performing all his duties, everything. He walked up. Nobody got his body. He walked up to the mountain and disappeared. Where he went, nobody knows. Not disappeared, he walked up.
No, it might have gone to the 5 elements.
So in Mrityunjaya mantra it says, your body should remove like that watermelon or whatever. So my question is like that. See whether I can speed it up.
Why to speed it up?
I feel like that I am content with my life.
So, I don't know, I am, if somebody is asking me to live for 1,000 years here, I am happily living here.
What I am asking is there any guidelines in Upanishad?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
At all.
No.
So, then what is Kadam?
But at the same time, in the Karma Kanda, we must not evade that there are some teachings to perform some yajna to accept death.
That is what is my question.
Yes, there are. But don't teach that publicly.
Can you teach me?
No. No. There are some yajnas, but I do not know whether scholars who are knowing such rituals are living anymore. Such scholars who know such rituals, I do not know anybody. Frankly, I am saying I do not know. I do not know such rituals. But there are such rituals in the Karma Kanda.
Yeah.
There are such rituals.
Whether in
Of
which
course.
text it is?
I don't know. I don't know. There are.
No, I have heard of that. I am here today.
There-
I wanted to ask you actually two questions, but I will ask you another time. I'll answer you. So this was what was my second question.
it is there, but I didn't speak of that all this time. I was speaking this and that to divert the subject. But however, you stuck to the point. So there was no other way than to speak this. So in the Karma Kanda there are such rituals, but I do not know. And I do not know whether such scholars are there who know such rituals. There may be, I don't know. I have heard from some great teachers.
Yeah.
I didn't read. I didn't see such mantras. But I heard from great scholars, such mantras are there in the Karma Kanda.
Swamiji, Upadhi and Karanam, is there a difference between those two?
Adhikaranam is the place where we are putting something. It is the base or substratum, Adhikaranam. I am sitting here, this is the Adhikaranam. And the sofa is on the floor, it is the Adhikaranam. That. Upadhi is that instrument with which we are working. This this is an Upadhi. Ears, they are Upadhis. I am speaking, this Upadhi. That is Upadhi.
Karanam is same.
Adhikaranam, Karanam is the same. Karanam is with which we are working is Karanam.
So both are same.
And that which help the activity of Karanam is Upakaranam. Adhikaranam is the base of all. But in the Sutra Sahitya, the meaning of Adhikaranam is different. For example, in the Brahma Sutra, when we speak of Adhikarana, where one single subject is discussed, that is an Adhikarana. One single subject, where it is discussed, that is an Adhikarana. So there will be a subject matter, a doubt, a vada against, then a vada to support that, and finally the conclusion. So 5 elements will be there.
So that is Upadhi and Karanam are same.
Yeah.
So we will conclude.
Now we
And
can conclude. Yes. To speed up the closing ceremony.
Swamiji, so now Chidabhasa it reflects. Now why it doesn't reflect the conscious principle but reflects everything other than that?
Again, once more.
The Chidabhasa
Yeah.
reflects the Jagat and
Ah.
all that. Why doesn't it reflect the conscious principle?
See, the reflection of the conscious principle is called Chidabhasa.
But why we don't realize in spite of that it reflects?
We are that. I am saying I am. Who am I? I am the Chidabhasa. I am the Jivatma. Jivatma is Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa is the Abhasa or the reflection of the Chit, that is consciousness in the Chittam, in the instrument. So with that reflection, I am living here as a jiva. I am knowing all these things because of the Chidabhasa.
But why is it so difficult to know I am the conscious person?
Because I am mixing with many, many things. This body, the name, the form, the age, then the mind, then the intellect, then the sense organs, then the senses of cognition. With all these I am mixing myself.
So the knowledge that I am conscious person comes and like
Goes. So stick on to that. When it comes, we have to catch it and stay with that. That is the way. I think now we can conclude. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Oh